Hey, how's it going? Woo. This is my third attempt because I haven't filmed a video in a week and I keep making silly mistakes. So it should be good now. I can go through it. So the first video I was like this, and when I would normally be like, hey, it was, hey, like I delayed it by like 5 seconds, and then I did another one, and this was in my mouth, a cough drop, and I just couldn't speak properly, so I finished my cough drop. Now, this should be a good video. So I got back from my week. Oh, I got back from the convention that took all week. It's a very busy week. I got sleep, but we were doing stuff every day for like 12 hours. It was exhausting, but it was fun. And now it's Saturday. I got back like at 1 in the morning Friday. So I'm just recovering now. And then my throat's a little bit iffy, but I'm pretty good right now. I can talk about stuff that happened there. But first, I got G Fuel again. I was at the convention, or I was like last week we were at the place, and I was like, I saw that G Fuel had this shaker cup back, the PewDiePie one, and I bought this on eBay originally because it wasn't on the website anymore. I really liked the colors, and this is faded away on the old shaker cup. And I also got this one, which I like. And I got the lingonberry PewDiePie flavor, but hydration. Now I've had one of the hydration tubs, and I didn't really like it a lot because it wasn't my flavor. But this flavor actually, funny enough, tastes just like the caffeinated version. And it potentially tastes a little better. It's not as tart. And I can drink this on top of the caffeine. So it's kind of cool. I can have more of the drink without being caffeinated to the max. Yeah, this is a Ricola. So the convention, I can kind of run it like day by day, or like kind of day by day. I won't be like really specific though. We flew out about 9 in the afternoon, 9 p.m., 9 at night. Or 8 at night. Then there's a time difference. We left the airport, we landed at about 11 p.m., 10:30 p.m. Got to our Airbnb about 11ish. And then my room had a I had a bathtub and a nice shower. And the video before this one, that's a background ASMR video, is the room I was in. It was really nice. I liked it a lot. But I was there practically Thursday till Thursday, kind of. But a couple of the days were like we left at 2 o'clock Thursday to get back to the state I'm in. And then we were there like midnight practically the first night. But we were there 7 days, or 8 days in total, technically. Kind of like 7 days. I took a total of 11 baths. I don't know how I did that, but I did. I was using the bathtub to the full potential for how busy I was too. I don't know how I managed to do that much. Because like every day we were busy. There was one day where I had a lot of free time, but I was really just stuck in our Airbnb. But it was nice. I liked that day. I could recover. And then the convention was 3 days, and I was at the convention the whole time. Some of the other employees or workers with us were, they had to leave one day to get stuff for the party we had. So I was there the full time. But we all kind of had things we were doing the whole time, so it wasn't like, it was I was at the show the whole time, and I can talk a lot, but I need to recover in private. So there was time to recover every day, which was nice, but I did talk a lot more than normal. But I got through it. I'd say compared to the convention I did last year, when I wasn't technically working yet for the company, I did a lot better talking to new people and making some connections, but I still don't know if this is what I want to stick to in the industry, if I want to do something else. But the Japanese guy I met in Japan, or that my dad knew that I met in Japan, he was at the show, and I talked to him, and he's like, just so you know, Jace, the offer to work in Japan is always going to be on the table for you. And I was like, what? Thanks. Thanks, man. I still want to go. It's just, I think I have to give it another year still. Someone in my family's getting married, like, next September. So in 2024. And I wouldn't want to go to Japan until after that. So, like, 2025 probably. I'll have a lot more money saved up, and I don't really want to I don't want to be required to fly back the 1 year I do the contract there. And I'm sure I could extend the contract, but I don't know. I want to spend a full year there just to see what it's like. I know it'll be a lot different than traveling there, but and there's a guy I've seen 2 years in a row. I talked to him, but I always forgot his name and remembered everything else about our conversation. And I have his number now, so I can't forget it. And there's a lot of other stuff, but I don't want to talk about that stuff. It may sound like a lot didn't happen, but I did do a lot. Just trying not to give too much away. There was one guy who was really cocky, who someone didn't see him. We were talking to each other at the booth, and then I was like, "How you doing?" He's like, "I was doing well until one of those guys didn't pay attention to me." He's like, I guess I wasn't good enough for him." And I was like, "He probably just didn't notice you." I was like, "So anyways, what do you do?" And blah blah blah. He explained stuff, and I told him how I'm pretty new to the industry. Blah blah blah. I can bring him to someone else. He's like, "Well, you gotta learn one day." So he starts talking to me, and then the people who knew stuff finally they showed up and they talked to him. And the guy's like, at the party the next day, he's like, "Yo, hey man, you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you did a great thing at the show the other day." He's like, your colleague, he made a mistake, but you're young and you talked to me, so I'm gonna remember that, man. I'm gonna remember that." and then he's like, hey, blah blah, if you need anything, just let me know, or like, just stuff like that. And the way he came off was real cocky, and then he really came off cocky when I was like, "Can I have your company name again?" Because I'm scanning badges, so I have there's 300 plus people in this system who we talk to and all this stuff. Well, yeah, who we scanned at least. There's more people, but blah 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 blah. He's like, oh yeah, yeah. And he like takes out his card and he like kind of laughs. He's like, rookie. I remember when I was a rookie. And then walks away. I'm like, okay, what the heck? And I forgot to mention, he started the conversation with, your colleague made a great mistake today. I just went global. So he went global. I don't know. So the inside joke the rest of the trip was, I just went global. I don't know what he was on, but he's the president of his own company. So I don't know if he's just faking it till he makes it or if he really went global. I don't know. I just remember telling everyone at her booth, or most of the people I work with, and I'm like, shut up. I was like, I don't like that guy. But he went global, so hey, good for him, I guess. I met a guy from the UK who I asked him if Nando's is as good as people say. He's like, yeah, it's actually good. He's like, there's better places, but it's a great start. And then I saw him again. We gave out hats for our party. And then he, my brother's like, yeah, we're gonna give out hats for the party. And he was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, we got a Nando's hat for you and a Tesco's shirt. He's like, have you been to the UK? And I'm like, no. I watched the Sidemen. He's like, who? Who's that? So I got hooed. And I was like, you know YouTubers. He's like, oh, my kids probably watch them. And then I started to remember the age gap at this in this industry. I was like, oh, whoops. Yeah, and the Japanese guy who was there, the other person who works for him, kind of like an assistant. He wasn't able to make the show. He apparently wasn't like. There's another employee who is better suited for this one. I'm like, darn, that's unfortunate because I really wanted to talk to him also, but oh well. We go. It's actually my last one, so I'm probably gonna have to get more today. I don't know if you can tell, but my just a little congested. Well, not congested. My throat's iffy. I kind of have a cough. I swear, if I have bad allergies like I did 2 months ago, I'm gonna be salty. I'm gonna be annoyed. Okay, I gotta make a thumbnail. Real quick, look, Fiji water with my Ricola wrappers. The place we stayed at, it was kind of like a castle, and it was really cool. And they had these books, like older famous books, kind of reminded me like a vampire. And then let me get to it. They had Dracula, and it was in like this cool like textbook form. It was kind of like a grimoire. It's like a grimoire. It looked magical. But I got the book and I was reading it, and I didn't finish it. I only got to like page 76. I think like Mina's journal on like chapter 5 or 6. So now I got to read that book, and I don't read books normally. It's just that it's Dracula, and I love fantasy and I love vampires. And I was like, I might as well read one of the classics. So yeah. Man, it looks like I'm a G Fuel sponsor. Trust me, I'm not. It looks like I'm the biggest diehard PewDiePie fan. Again, trust me, I'm not. What was that? That was like a hiccup laugh. That was so weird. What the heck was that? I can't believe I just did that. Let's just put that there. How do I... Oh my gosh, it's one of these videos where I don't know what to do. Oh, this is an ugly thumbnail, honestly. Let's see. I mean, I can do this with just one hand and frame, I guess. Put put that in frame just to make it look real sloppy. Okay. You know what? We'll just stick with it. We'll stick with it. And this is my first actual talking video outside of commentary for this month, I believe. I think I have 14 more videos to film for December. I'm like I'm still ahead. I should remain ahead by the end of the month. Depends how much in a working mood I will be in. But yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying. Hope you enjoy. And if you didn't know, apparently Fiji water has natural electrolytes. There's electrolyte enhanced water, and there's the smarter choice, Fiji water. Man, what if Smart Water took exactly this and said there's a smarter choice? Crossed out Fiji water and said Smart Water. Not only does Fiji have significantly more electrolytes than other brands, ours are naturally occurring. How? As tropical rain slowly filters through volcanic rock, it gathers the electrolytes and minerals that give Fiji water its signature soft, smooth mouthfeel. How smart is that? Well, I guess you could call it smart water. I never drink Fiji water. I normally just drink, my go-to choice of water bottles would be like, the ones I normally drink is Ice Mountain, Smart Water. Smart Water is when I'm on a trip. Ice Mountain's when Ice Mountain's the like 24 pack that I hope people bought if that's my only choice. And then apparently a lot of people hate Arrowhead, but I like Arrowhead. It's like the West Coast version of Ice Mountain, I think. So that's probably why I like it. If anyone here likes Ice Mountain and hates Arrowhead and vice versa, that's interesting to me because it kind of tastes the same. But Fiji water's good, so is Smart Water. But I normally just drink refrigerator water in my gallon Cascade tumbler, and it's like, I don't know, I've had it in videos. If you've been watching for a while, there's like an 80% chance you've seen the tumbler, or you just forgot. So there's a possibility I could film a no talking right after this. I'll see if I'm in the mood, and I'm probably gonna change my hoodie. But if you see a one-piece hoodie there drying, which is actually dry now, and Copenhagen right there on the towels, and all this set up the same, it may be a different color, maybe pink lights, I don't know. It's most likely the same day. You know, if it's the same day, I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just do, anyways, ignore me, I'm just losing my mind right now. Hope you enjoyed, and beep bop boop boop boom.